Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a fun tag video. This is going to be the before and after labor tag. I was tagged by Nikki J Beauty, my YouTube sister, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I am filming on my new camera that I just got the other day, and it's very weird for me because I can't see myself like I used to be able to. So I hope everything goes good, and I hope I don't have to record this more than once. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, so I have the questions on my phone. Thank you, boo. Nikki, I did get these questions off of your video, and yeah, we're just gonna jump right into it, and I'm gonna give you guys my real thoughts and what happened to me when I was in labor. Labor painful like people say. Okay, the hardest part about labor is dealing with or coping with the contractions. Like, contractions seriously hurt so bad, and it make you just want to like slap your baby daddy. But other than that, like, the whole pushing and everything is not as painful as you might think, especially if you get the epidural. I recommend getting an epidural. I'm not about that natural life, but yeah, basically the most painful part about labor is the contractions. So the next question is, what was the worst about your labor? The worst part for me about labor was honestly sitting in the bed for hours. Like, each time with my daughter and with my son, I had to get induced. Well, with my daughter, I got induced, so you get there and they're giving you medicine to make you contract, and so you're literally sitting in the bed for hours, stuck. You cannot eat, you can't drink, you can't do anything but lay there and be in pain. So to me, that was the worst part about being in labor and the contractions. Next question is, what was the funniest thing you've done while in labor? For me, the funniest thing that I can remember when I was in labor with my son, I wanted to cry. Like, I cried a little bit because my water broke, and I felt dirty, so I was crying because I wanted to take a shower and I couldn't get up out the bed because obviously I'm getting ready to have a baby. So that was probably the funniest thing that I done. Were you afraid to have sex after labor? With my first baby, I was really scared because I tore and I had to get stitches. So I was like, I don't want nobody coming near me. I would have like my husband or my boyfriend at the time, I would have him check down there and see like where my stitches healed up and everything. And so yeah, I was definitely scared that I was gonna hurt really bad, and I didn't know what to expect. But I will say, after you feel comfortable having intercourse again, it is amazing. Just gonna leave it with that. Next question, do you still feel a connection with her, as in my private area? Do you still have a connection with her after birth? And for me, I didn't have a connection with her after birth. I didn't want to see her. I didn't want to touch her. I didn't want to look at her. I just didn't know what to expect. Like with my daughter, like I said, I had stitches and I tore. I don't know what the stitches look like because I did not look down there. I didn't want to see, and I just didn't feel, like cute down there. So I didn't have a connection with her for like 4 weeks, like a month. I just left her alone, let her do her thing, let her heal. And then with my son, I really can't remember, and it was not even that long ago. But yeah, after my daughter, nope, I didn't have no type of connection at all. Is it important to exercise after birth? I guess like doing Kegels or whatever. And I don't know, doctors and things say that it's important to do those Kegel exercises to tighten your girlfriend down there. But I mean, who really does that, and who has time? Like, who remembers to do that? I didn't do it. And honestly, like, you would think that after having a baby you would be all like just messed up down there, but it goes back to normal. So don't worry if you don't do exercises, because it's really not that big of a deal. How do you snap back after birth? Down there. So for me, I mean, like I said a minute ago, it really just heals up on its own, and it goes back to its, you know, like it's supposed to be. Now everybody's body is different, so I can't tell you how, like for sure, how yours is gonna be and how it's gonna look, but just know that after you go through all of that, it's gonna just, you know, get back to normal, and it's gonna be like you never even had a baby. I mean, there's changes, but it's gonna be workable still. You know, it's still gonna be cute. It's just gonna be a little bit different. Did giving birth change the way that you walk? Ooh. The first time I gave birth, I did not want to get out the bed, out the hospital bed. Like, they kept coming in there and saying, you need to get up, you need to go pee, you need to walk around. And I was just like, no, I don't have to pee, no thank you. And I was just scared because I thought like my insides were gonna fall out. If I stood up, I was like, how am I gonna get up? And I just had a baby come out. Like, ain't everything gonna come out when I stand up? So I was like terrified. When I stood up, I was trying to walk like, I don't know, I was just trying to make sure I was holding it together. And obviously when I got up, everything did come out. Like, blood was coming all down my legs, and I was just like, see, I knew this was gonna happen. But yeah, after my daughter, I was like scared to walk after. And then with my son, I knew what to expect. I knew what was gonna happen, so I wasn't like scared to get up. I just didn't want to, because I didn't want to deal with everything coming out. So yeah, labor did change the way that I walked. Does labor and delivery get easier the more kids you have? For me, they say the more that you go through, the more deliveries that you go through, you know, it gets easier. But it depends on you and the conditions that you are in when you're having a baby. You know, the first time you might have a baby natural, the second time you might need a C-section. So it just depends on your body and your baby. But for me, it was easier for me because I knew what to expect going into it. I knew this was gonna happen, the contractions, epidural, and all that stuff. So I would say in that sense, yeah, it does get easier. Would you do it all over again? Well, let me do that over. I said I wouldn't do it over again after my daughter, because those contractions were I got pregnant with my son, and after him, I definitely said I wasn't gonna do it at all. But your girl can say that she is not doing it anymore this time because the tubes are getting tied. So no, I would not do it anymore after this. But you know, being pregnant, like, I'm okay with being pregnant. It's okay, like in the beginning stages. I don't really care about being pregnant in the end. Like right now, I'm so chunky and it's irritating. I can't breathe. Of when your baby comes out and everything, I love that feeling. But honestly, I'm done. I don't want to do it no more. And I have some more questions. Nikki actually gave me some more questions that she said that she left out. So the next one is, how did your hubby act with the first baby? With our first daughter, my husband was very, very excited. He of course wanted a boy, but when he found out it was a girl, he was really excited. And then when she actually, like after labor and everything, he was with me the whole time. But then when she came out, like after I delivered her, he just forgot all about me and went straight over there to her and act like I didn't do anything. Like he was just really excited. Did you have medicine? So yes, I had, the first time I had Demerol, I think is what it's called. And then of course I got the epidural because, like I said, I don't do pain. I don't want pain. Like if I know I can have a numbing medication so that I don't feel pain, I'm gonna get it, and I'm gonna just get as much of it as I can. So I recommend getting an epidural, but of course it's up to you. I did have medicine. Did you break any hospital rules? I don't think I did. I know, you know, they say that you can't eat, you have to drink, or you can't drink, you have to eat ice chips. but my mom was like sneaking me like little gummy lifesavers and stuff. So is that breaking a rule? Or I know every mom does this. Every time I have a baby, I always take the hospital blankets with us, like the little baby blanket, the blanket that they give you when the baby's first born. They say not to take that, but of course I take it. I know everybody else take it. So yeah, I guess that's kind of breaking the hospital rules. What made you go into labor? With my daughter, I was induced. I was medically induced because she was just not ready to come, and I was over my due date like a week. And with my son, it's kind of embarrassing. Not really, but I was constipated with him a lot during my pregnancy. So I went over my due date 3 days as well, because that can hold up your labor. But I took some suppositories to help me, use the bathroom or whatever. So I was like using the bathroom all night, and then I woke up to go be induced, and I felt so funny, but I didn't know what was wrong. And I was already in labor, so that made me go into labor. I was like 4 centimeters. Is it true that you poop when giving birth? I think I did, because I always ask, like, I be thinking of the dumbest stuff when I'm having a baby. Like, I can remember asking both times I was pushing, like, am I pooping? Like, I don't think I did. They told me no. I don't know if they just didn't want me to feel embarrassed, but I don't think everybody poops. I think that's the reason why they say you cannot have anything to eat so that you don't poop. Because I would be like super embarrassed if I pooped while I was pushing out my baby. Like, ew. Last question is, do getting stitches hurt? Oh God, I have to fix my position. So getting stitches didn't hurt for me. I really couldn't feel it. Like, I can feel him. I didn't feel pain, but I can feel him like stitching me up, if that makes sense. But it didn't hurt, and it didn't hurt for me. And I honestly was like, stitch me up one extra time just so that it could be back, tight again. But yeah, so it doesn't really hurt. You're numb anyways when they do it. And I only had to do that with my daughter. I haven't had to I didn't have to get stitches with my son. So yeah, that's the end of this tag video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will do a labor and delivery story, of course, with this baby, but I just wanted to go ahead and film the labor tag since I've already been through labor. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Go watch Nikki's video. I have a link down below, and don't forget to thumbs it up, like. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys in another video. Bye.